Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Ron Nicoletti. It is Bessalou Stable Florida Derby Day. We have 14 races we're going to look at. I'm excited. Let's get right to those track and weather conditions.
Charging. Moonsong retreats on the inside. Then comes Alpha High. 4 lengths more back to Garagotino in 5th. A 44 4.5 mile, and Viva Mallorca takes the lead at the top of the stretch. Viva Mallorca opening up now by 3 coming to the 8th pole, leaving Dreams Saturday behind, and then comes Moonsong, Alpha High, and Financial Modeling on the far outside. Viva Mallorca and Luis Contreras running up the score in the opener. They're going to win by 10. The race is for second, and it's close between Dream Saturday and an on-rushing Financial Modeling. Garagotino was 4th. And now the pack is closing in. Honorable Dylan's going 3 wide. Hampstead Heath 4 deep. Seal Cove in behind them. And then comes Money Tucker, followed by Quick Wit, Under Control, and Clear Attempt. 3/4 in 109 flat. And Padilla will come to the top of the stretch in front. Padilla on the outside. Honorable Dylan on the attack. Quick Wit just in behind them. Hampstead Heath and Under Control on the far outside. Padilla keeps on battling for the front. Quick Wit runs up alongside these two. Quick Wit getting to Padilla. Padilla battles on. Padilla, Quick Wit did it over Padilla, Under Control, and Honorable Dylan.
The OBS Spring Sale is the leading source of 2-year-olds. OBS April has produced 21 millionaires and 8 champions, including Kentucky Derby winner I'll Have Another. Since January 1st, 2013, OBS April grads have won 89 stakes, 21 graded stakes, including Grade 1 winners Air Kitty and Fashion Plate. Find your next stakes winner at the OBS Spring 2-year-old Sale, April 21st through 24th. OBS, we measure success by performance.
They're off. And a good start for the favorite 13 Arrows, who goes out to the front. On the far outside, Jenny's Rocket Away Well, Newly Fashioned, is outrunning in 3rd, and then Circle the Umpire in 4th. Break of another 2 back to Tiz Duet, who's 5th up the backstretch, 5 lengths off the lead, and then Corinthian Luck and La Madrina. Russian Knight is after that, and then Mare on Fire, and at the back are Indy's Million and Make It Snappy as they head up the backstretch. 22 seconds flat for the opening quarter mile. 13 Arrows with early pressure from Jenny's Rocket. These two a neck apart with a half mile to go. Circle the Empire is now 2.5 off of them and moving up. Newly Fashioned losing ground to the top 3 in 4th. After that comes Tiz Duet. Corinthian Luck to the inside is next. And then La Madrina, who's got about 10 lengths to make up, but is gaining ground on the far turn. Mare on Fire is next. Russian Knight, Indy's Million, and Make It Snappy. And Jenny's Rocket has taken the lead in hand after a 44 1/2 mile. Jenny's Rocket has gone by 13 Arrows at the top of the stretch. And Paco Lopez riding with confidence at the 8th pole, but La Madrina is coming with a rush on the far outside. And La Madrina runs right on by. La Madrina and Javier Castellano pulling away in the late strides to win, drifting out late but well clear by about 5 or 6 in the end. Jenny's Rocket was second, Tiz Duet came 3rd, and then 13 Arrows 4th. They're racing in the Rampart. Devil's Cave is going to the front. Private Ensign and Unlimited Budget on the far outside have speed too. Triple Arch is close up as well as they move for the turn. Oasis at Midnight is after that. And last of all is Gamay Noir. Devil's Cave and Unlimited Budget make the pace in the Rampart. They're a half length apart on the first turn. And then it's 3 lengths more back to Triple Arch and Private Ensign right together. Oasis at Midnight tracks them in 5th. And Gamay Noir is at the back of the field, 7 lengths off the lead. The opening quarter mile, 24 seconds flat for Devil's Cave and Javier Castellano, who lead the charge onto the backstretch, with Unlimited Budget kept close second to the outside by 2.5. And then comes Private Ensign, Triple Arch on the inside, Oasis at Midnight 5th, 6 lengths off the lead and leading only Gamay Noir with 5 furlongs to go. Devil's Cave, still the leader. John Velasquez keeping Unlimited Budget close to her. Second on the outside. They're a half length apart after a 47 3/2 mile. It's been a sensible pace up front. Private Ensign is now 4 lengths behind. Gamay Noir splits horses, takes 4th, having gone by Triple Arch and Oasis at Midnight. It is still Devil's Cave and Unlimited Budget, and they're a neck apart on the far turn. They went 3/4 in 1:10 3. The pace quickens. Private Ensign and Gamay Noir are both closing in as they come to the top of the stretch. Devil's Cave under a drive on the lead here as they turn for home. Unlimited Budget, Gamay Noir and Private Ensign are coming in the final furlong. Devil's Cave holding on to the lead. Unlimited Budget alongside Gamay Noir on the far outside, and Private Ensign checked back there in 4th. Here comes Gamay Noir in the center of the track under Paco Lopez to win the Rampart over Unlimited Budget, Devil's Cave, and a troubled Private Ensign. Ahead of Strong Stipulation and Curly's Pal after a 47 flat half mile, they move into the far turn. Hallowed and Julien Leparoux by a length and a half. Charge Now and Legend are second and third as they race on the far turn. After that comes Yap Yap Yap, Lynx and Vischer Ferry. Upper East Side is next. Strong Stipulation gaining ground on the far outside. And then Curly's Pal and Katesack. They're coming to the top of the stretch. Hallowed is the leader. Legend is charging 3 wide. Charge Now between those two, and they're 10 lengths ahead of the others. 3/4 in 1:10 4. They're into the stretch. Legend on the outside. Charge Now between and Hallowed at the rail. It's Legend in the center of the track. Charge Now. Back to third is Hallowed. Charge Now and Legend down to the line. Charge Now has it. Charge Now over Legend. And then came Hallowed. And 4th is a photo between Strong Stipulation and Curly's Pal. Racing in the Gulfstream Oaks, and it's Whomping Willow out for the front. And then it's Camille Claudel away running in second position, followed by In Tune. House Rules on the far outside as they race into the turn. Penwith is next. Then comes America, and Joint Return is at the back of the field, 7 lengths off of front-running Whomping Willow and Corey Lannery, who make the pace here in the Gulfstream Oaks by a length over the favorite In Tune running in second. Camille Claudel is third. Then House Rules on the outside, followed by America. Penwith is next, and it's a good 6 lengths back to late-running Joint Return, who's taken well off the pace by Kendrick Carmouche. The opening quarter mile was 24 seconds flat. Onto the backstretch, Whomping Willow well restrained on the lead here early, with In Tune pressing the pace on the outside and Camille Claudel in third. And then it's House Rules. America follows 5th by 2. Penwith is next, and then it's 6 lengths back to Joint Return, who is last after a 47 3/2 mile, and they move for the far turn. where Whomping Willow has led every step of the way, and In Tune is right there running in second. Camille Claudel third to the inside. And then it's House Rules, America right in behind them. Penwith and Joint Return still last. Around the far turn, Whomping Willow is the leader. 3/4 in 1:11.1. And now here comes In Tune and House Rules to confront Whomping Willow on the lead. Camille Claudel is next. America's on the far outside. Penwith and Joint Return, and they're coming to the top of the stretch. And it's In Tune and House Rules. And they turn for home together. America's third. Into the final furlong. In Tune on the inside. House Rules on the outside. They're nose to nose at the 16th pole, and House Rules has a head in front. In Tune keeps fighting. House Rules, In Tune. What a battle in the Oaks. In Tune, House Rules. Here's the wire. In Tune, undefeated. House Rules, America, and Camille Claudel.
Paladin Bay in front as they hit the last 16th of a mile. 15 to 1 shot. Paladin Bay got it done. What a horse race here as they come to the last 16th of a mile. Lexi Lou unwavering on the lead. Lexi Lou to win the South Ocean. Paladin Bay will finish second.
Sligo Bay, Canada's leading sire of 2-year-olds and number 2 on the Canadian General Sire list in 2013, standing at Adena Springs.
This is a moment of history.
Treat yourself like royalty when wagering on the Sport of Kings with ExpressBet. ExpressBet is the legal, fast, and secure way to bet on over 300 tracks around the world. No other website offers you greater value with 100% free wagering, past performances, video replays, and daily picks. Sign up today to receive a bonus and start earning points with XP Rewards. Earn even more when you refer your friends. It's the most rewarding experience in racing. ExpressBet, your way to play.
They're off. Palace Gate came out well. Lord Trundor from the inside with speed 2. Decisive Edge, Street Chief right there. Classic Sense, Nauset Beach on the outside. And then comes Interpol on the far outside. They're being followed by Our Wild One, who goes up in between horses. After that, it's Nest of Pirates as they make their way into the turn. Then a ground-saving run for Barley Twist. Blarp is second last, and Lord Lemon is the trailer. The first quarter was in 23 and 4/5 seconds. Lord Trundor, the leader. Decisive Edge on the outside second as they race on to the backstretch just a neck back. And then it's Nauset Beach in third, Palace Gate fourth on the inside. After that, it's Our Wild One, Classic Sense on the far outside, and Street Chief. Interpol is 6 lengths off the lead at this stage, and then comes Nest of Pirates, Barley Twist, Blarp, and Lord Lemon at the back after a 48 and 1/2 mile. They continue up the backstretch. Lord Trundor and John Velasquez a neck in front of Decisive Edge, and these two head into the turn together. Nauset Beach is third, a length and a half off of them. Palace Gate fourth on the inside. Classic Sense follows in fifth with 4 lengths to make up while going 3 wide. Our Wild One, Blarp, is gaining ground on the far outside. Then comes Street Chief and Interpol, and they're coming to the top of the stretch. Lord Trundor turning for home on the lead. Decisive Edge on the far outside. Blarp is coming on. Palace Gate is in there too. Nauset Beach in between horses. Street Chief on the inside. Palace Gate takes the lead inside the final 16th, and Javier Castellano and Palace Gate prevail. And then it was Decisive Edge, Lord Trundor, then a photo between Street Chief and Blarp. They're racing in the Sir Shackleton. Happy My Way fires out quickly from the rail and goes out to take the early lead. And then comes Dad's Laugh away running in second. Rebo Bobo is right there, and now there he goes, right up on the outside of Happy My Way. 3 lengths more back to Cosetti running in 4th position, just to the outside of Hardin Wildcat. Red Hot Randy in between horses, A Priority and Border Song. Happy My Way leads Rebo Bobo to the half-mile pole, and now he's in the clear by a length. The opening quarter mile in 22 2/5 seconds. Happy My Way 3/4 of a length. Rebo Bobo second to the outside. Dad's Laugh is in third. Then Red Hot Randy, Hardin Wildcat, Cosetti to the outside. Border Song and A Priority. They're coming to the quarter pole, and Happy My Way has opened up here on Rebo Bobo. Happy My Way's got a 3-length lead. Rebo Bobo going very wide there, running in second position, and they're into the stretch, and Happy My Way has opened up. He's opened up a 5-length lead after a 44 1/2, and he's pulling away. Happy My Way by 6 over Rebo Bobo and Dad's Laugh, who now moves up into second. Then comes Border Song, but it's Happy My Way and Joe Bravo in the Sir Shackleton. They won it by 5. And then it was Dad's Laugh, Rebo Bobo, and Border Song. They're off. And it's Fun Elusive who goes out to take the lead. Hill House High, Little Michelle, Daring Cathy on the inside. They're all firing out for the front as they move for the turn. Miss Loretta Lynn is on the far outside, caught 4 wide into the turn. In between horses comes Queenie's Song, and then comes Sweet Southern Dame on the inside. Break of 3 to Charlie A, who races outside of Evidently. Dana Lynn is second last, and Solitary trails onto the backstretch in 22 3/5 seconds. Little Michelle makes the pace here. On top, a length and a half to Daring Cathy running in second. Then Hill House High, third to the inside of Fun Elusive as they continue the run up the backstretch. Break of another 2 back to Sweet Southern Dame, who races on the inside of Miss Loretta Lynn. Charlie A goes up alongside of them. Then Queenie's Song, Dana Lynn, followed by Evidently and Solitary. The half mile in 45 2. Around the far turn, Little Michelle and Joel Rosario, 3/4 of a length in front. Daring Cathy, second to the outside. Charlie A circles up 3 wide. Hill House High is in behind horses waiting for a spot. They're into the stretch. Little Michelle the leader. On the outside, Daring Cathy. Hill House High on the far outside, but Daring Cathy and Corey Lannery have the lead. Hill House High on the outside into second. Little Michelle back to third. Daring Cathy has it. Daring Cathy to win. Hill House High was second, and then it was Little Michelle and Dana Lynn. They're racing in the Orchid. Hunter Forward on the far outside with a good start, but On Jaws is up and after the lead. And then Viva Rafaela running along in between horses. Hunter Forward, after braking alertly, is taken in hand third on the outside. Then Clear Brook and moving through at the rail, Stick to Your Guns. Inimitable Romany is next. Caroline Thomas is second last. And Egg Marine will do her running later at the back of the field early and racing 8 lengths off the lead as they come to the top of the stretch for the first time round. And On Jaws is the pacemaker here. 24 3 was the opening quarter mile. And On Jaws is the leader by a length and a half over Viva Rafaela. Stick to Your Guns, third to the inside. On the far outside, Hunter Forward, Clearbrook. In between horses going up about 3 lengths off the lead. 2 lengths more to Inimitable Romany, just inside of Caroline Thomas. And Egg Marine still loping along at the back of the field. And 8 lengths off of front-running On Jaws, who will take them into the next turn in front. On Jaws and Rajiv Mirage. Viva Rafaela kept close by John Velasquez on the outside. They went 49 flat for a half mile. And then it's Stick to Your Guns running in third at the rail. On the far outside, Hunter Forward, Clearbrook. Fifth in between horses with 4 lengths to make up. Then Inimitable Romany inside of Caroline Thomas. Egg Marine still on hold at the back and still 9 lengths behind. 3/4 in 1:14 flat. Onto the backstretch they go. On Jaws is making the pace, continuing to be prompted along by Viva Rafaela in second. Stick to Your Guns, Put It Forward. Between those two, Clearbrook is in 5th. Then Caroline Thomas, Inimitable Romany, and Egg Marine and Joel Rosario still last as the field makes their way into the far turn. On Jaws all the way so far, and Viva Rafaela has been second the whole way too. On the rail, Stick to Your Guns, Hunter forward, and now Clearbrook and Caroline Thomas swing to the outside, and now Egg Marine is on the roll. Egg Marine is outside of Inimitable Romany with 5 lengths to make up. It's going to have to go around horses. Coming to the top of the stretch, On Jaws turning for home in front. Viva Rafaela, Clearbrook on the outside. Stick to Your Guns, Egg Marine, plenty of work to do. On Jaws, plenty of running left. On Jaws by 2. Viva Rafaela, Clearbrook, Egg Marine on the far outside, and Caroline Thomas. On Jaws never looked back. On Jaws by 3 in the end over Viva Rafaela, Clearbrook, and Caroline Thomas. They're racing in the Appleton. Mr. Online started very well. Salto and Midnight Cello with speed. To the outside of them, it's Grand Tito up and on the pace as they race for the first turn. And then comes Carafa, who's in tight in between horses, moving for the turn. They're followed outside by 5 Iron. Fredericksburg's caught wide. Tetradram saves ground, and Hey Leroy is last early. Midnight Cello and Orlando Boca Chica out there in front a half a length. Mr. Online second, Grand Tito third to the outside, and they're followed by Salto and Carafa in between horses. On the far outside, 5 Iron is next, and then Tetradram. They went 23 and 4 for the opening quarter mile. Hey Leroy's only 5 lengths off the lead and just ahead of trailing Fredericksburg as the field speeds up the backstretch. Mr. Online has taken the initiative, now in front by a length over Carafa. And then it's Grand Tito, Salto 4th. Back to 5th is Midnight Cello. Tetradram's only 4 lengths off the lead and beginning to move up into the turn. And then it's 5 Iron, Hey Leroy, and Fredericksburg, 46 and 3 for a half mile. Mr. Online in front. A length and a half to Carafa, Grand Tito, Salto to the inside of them. Tetradram is next. Hey Leroy swings up on the far outside. They're into the stretch, and it's Mr. Online. Mr. Online's got the lead by 3 over Salto. Hey Leroy is moving on the far outside. Mr. Online, Hey Leroy coming with powerful strides. Hey Leroy got there right on the wire. Ran down Mr. Online, Salto, and then Tetradram. They're racing in the Skipaway. Senor Quisqueano is sent out from the outside. Nevada Kid and Chaba a little quicker, though. And then it's Solustio 4th on the inside. Micromanage put into 5th position early by Javier Castellano. Then comes Norumbega, followed by Nicky Sandcastle to the inside. War Dancer, Joshua's Comprise, and Macho Bull. And they make their way on the first turn. Nevada Kid is the leader. Senor Quisqueano pressing the pace second on the outside. These two clear. A length and a half from Solustio, Micromanage, and Chapa. In behind them, a hard-held Nicky Sandcastle. Oh, he's just steadied hard on that turn. Passed by Norumbega to the outside. And then it's 3 lengths more back to Macho Bull. Castle, War Dancer, and Joshua's Comprise. 24 flat was the opening quarter as they move up the backstretch. Senor Quisqueano on the outside of Nevada Kid. These two make the pace. Micromanage 2.5 lengths off of them. Then Salustio, Chaba back there in 5th. Nicky Sandcastle in 6th with 6 lengths to gain. The Norumbega to the outside. Macho Bull is after that. War Dancer and Joshua's Comprise. 47-2 for a half mile. Into the turn, Nevada Kid alternating on the lead with Senor Quisqueano. And Micromanage is 2 lengths off of them and now gaining ground. The Norumbega outside of Chaba. And they're followed by Nicky Sandcastle, who's still 5 lengths off the lead. The others have work to do. Senor Quisqueano is back in front. And he's about to be joined by Micromanage on the outside as Nevada Kid gives way. Norumbega's within striking range, 3 lengths off the lead. Then Chaba and Nicky Sandcastle. Senor Quisqueano turns for home in the Skipaway. Micromanage is right up alongside, and Micromanage has taken the lead. It's Micromanage in front, moving away from Senor Quisqueano and Norumbega to the outside. Then Nicky Sandcastle. It is Micromanage and Javier Castellano coming home a winner in the Skipaway. Norumbega second, Senor Quisqueano third, Nicky Sandcastle fourth.
A love of horses and a commitment to excellence have come together in the heart of Florida's Marion County. Owned by lifelong horseman Benjamin Leon Jr., Basilou Stables has assembled top-notch thoroughbreds, breeding and racing the champions of today and tomorrow. Breeders' Cup winner Royal Delta has thrilled the racing world with back-to-back wins in the Ladies' Classic. As a multi-year sponsor of the Fountain of Youth and the Florida Derby, Basilou Stables is a proud sponsor of Gulfstream Park.
They're racing in the Pan American. Joe's Blazing Aaron had the best start. Joha on the outside is away running in second as they race for the first turn. And then in third comes Charming Kitten to the inside. Russian Greek now moves up a spot, takes third. Charming Kitten back to fourth along the rail. And then it's Vertiformer, Ocean 7 to the outside. Sun Tracer is after that. Then comes Admiral Kitten, who's 10 lengths behind at this stage. Slumber is right behind them with News Dad last of them all. 24 flat the first quarter, into the stretch for the first time, and Joe's Blazing Aaron and Edgar Prado are making the pace, with Joha length and a half behind in second. Russian Greek is third to the outside. Charming Kitten follows fourth. Vertiformer is fifth along the rail with 5 lengths to make up early, and then comes Ocean 7. It's 4 lengths more back to Sun Tracer. Admiral Kitten to the outside. Slumber and John Velasquez are second last at this stage. They're 11 lengths off the lead, and leading only stablemate News Dad into that turn. 47-2 for a half mile. Joe's Blazing Aaron leads the way by a length and a half, with Joha right behind in second. Russian Greek third to the outside. Then it's Charming Kitten, Vertiformer along the rail. Ocean 7 is 5 lengths off the lead. Slumber's been taken to the outside for a clear path. Sun Tracer rides the rail, and then it's Admiral Kitten, who's only 6 behind right now as the pack tightens up. News Dad 8 lengths off the lead. 3 quarters in 1, 12-1, and up the backstretch they go, where Joe's Blazing Aaron continues to make the pace over Joha. Russian Greek is next on the outside. Charming Kitten goes up extreme outside fourth. Vertiformer is right there, starting to drop out of its Ocean 7. Sun Tracer is next, and Slumber is on the far outside going by horses. News Dad is picking it up too. Admiral Kitten is still last around the far turn. Joe's Blazing Aaron by 2. Charming Kitten, Slumber to the outside. Joha, News Dad next. Then it's Vertiformer, and they're coming to the top of the stretch. And Edgar Prado and Joe's Blazing Aaron are still there. Here comes Slumber on the outside. 2 lengths behind and closing in. Charming Kitten, News Dad on the far outside, and Vertiformer trying to find a seam at the rail to come on through. News Dad, Vertiformer on the inside. News Dad does it! Vertiformer, Slumber third, and then Charming Kitten and Joe's Blazing Aaron. We are ready for the start. They're off in the Florida Derby. And Wildcat Red comes out running. And General A-Rod is away running in second position as they move for the first turn. All-Star is next and Constitution is down on the inside. Cairo Prince is fifth early and he's 4 lengths off the lead, and then spot in between horses He's Tall and Matador is along the rail at the back of the field and racing just 4 lengths off of Wildcat Red, who makes the pace on the first turn as they head on to the backstretch. Wildcat Red leading General A-Rod by 3/4 of a length, and Constitution is running in third position on the inside. As they go to the backstretch, he's just 2 lengths off the lead. The opening quarter mile was in 24 seconds flat. It's a reasonable pace here for Wildcat Red, who's out there by a length. General A-Rod spot on the outside in Constitution. Cairo Prince is fifth right now, and he's 4 lengths off the lead. Then Matador, who's down at the rail with 4.5 to make up. And then Longshot All-Star and East Hall at the back of the field. 6 lengths covers them all, and they went 48 seconds flat for a half mile. Wildcat Red and his nemesis General A-Rod, and they're a neck apart as they move into the far turn. And Constitution is a handy third right behind them. Cairo Prince begins his charge now on the outside. He's within 2 lengths of the lead. Then Matador and Spot around the far turn. It is still Wildcat Red. General A-Rod a half length behind. Cairo Prince being sent along. Constitution is going to get through an opening on the inside. Here he comes, bounding through on the rail. Constitution up the rail with Javier Castellano. Head and head with Wildcat Red. On the outside, General A-Rod. Cairo Prince. It's Wildcat Red, Constitution, head and head, Wildcat Red, Constitution won a Florida Derby, and Constitution has won. He beats Wildcat Red. General A-Rod was third, and Cairo Prince was fourth.
And that wraps up the Bessalou Stable Florida Derby action. We'll be back tomorrow on Sunday with 11 exciting races. You got to be at Gulfstream Park. Good night and good luck.